Hey guys, it's Michael, and I'm gonna leave you this special message before we get started with episode 8, or part 8 of Katawa Shoujo. Um, and the reason I'm leaving this message is to basically explain the difference in the way I'm gonna be editing this part and the parts that come after it. So you're gonna notice some differences if you've played the game before, and maybe not, even if you haven't. So basically, what I was doing before is I would edit it much like Sim Girls, where the only time I would make cuts if there was a audio glitch or some sort of a problem, or if there was a long time where nothing happened. And so I'm going to be taking that to the extreme basically with this visual novel because it's becoming a chore to have to edit such large amounts of footage where nothing happens, and you're gonna be able to hear it a little bit in this video and the recordings that come after this, where I sound like I'm getting really frustrated, but I'm still trying to make jokes and I'm starting to sound kind of negative. And basically, the reason for that was because I was getting kind of tired of nothing happening. So the way we're going to edit from now on is we're still going to record the entirety of the game, at least however much we play, but I'm gonna cut a lot. Like I'm gonna cut entire scenes. If nothing happens in a scene, if stuff doesn't happen that I deem important or humorous, then the entire scene is gonna be cut. So if you're looking for a complete version of this game, this is not gonna be that. This is gonna be an abridged version of the game that's gonna be cut into digestible chunks. So it's still going to be funny, it's still going to be enjoyable, and you're still going to get all the good character moments, but the things that are going to be cut are the parts when, like, the main character is, like, walking down a hallway alone, and there's no one else there, and he's just talking to himself. That's the kind of stuff that we're going to cut. So, moving on. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for listening.
Shizune intrigues me, and I kind of want to ask something about her.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Freak.
I don't like your girlfriend. But I can't really ask about something that personal, can I? You obviously can. What? We think like Michael, apparently, that it's inappropriate.
I
Michael
do think it's inappropriate. If I met a deaf person, my first question wouldn't be like, how'd you get deaf?
Yeah, not if you met them on the street. If you met them in a school for the disabled, you can ask whatever you want, because everyone has a story to tell.
I mean, I guess.
It's like if you're in prison, you can ask other people's crimes, obviously, because you committed one.
You just equated the ill to criminals.
No, I equated send-away school to prison. Or whatever you call it. I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. So why did they give us a choice?
What? Yeah.
It should have said, would you like to think about her deafness? And why you don't want to talk about it?
Oh my god.
Misha and... Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Maybe they were talking about secret girl stuff or something.
Only one of them is.
I quickly notice a conversation in sign is not enough to fill a silence. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. In sign, like in sign language.
No, I understood literally what it meant, but I don't understand, like, the significance of it. I mean, yeah, technically, signing doesn't make any sound, but... So what? Does that bother you?
You're still conversing.
Just because she's signing doesn't mean it's an awkward silence. You son of a bitch.
We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. Wait, so it's either the same classroom or it's the next
Jesus.
day? It is like Girl Interrupted. There's a girl with a burned face and everything. Okay. That dark-haired girl I noticed before slumped over her desk at the last row. Well, no, she's standing in front of the fucking room, apparently giving a presentation.
You know what? If you're gonna make your backgrounds photographs, at least get ones that fit what you're describing. Like, come on.
Not a good time to be recording. I'm mad. I'm mad at the game now.
You're mad at the game? Welcome, Jordan. I'm mad at the game too. How you doing?
Her eyes are in front of her hair.
Oh well, it's anime. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
I saw this comic online one time where someone had like kind of hair like this, and it was clearly in front of their eyes, but you could see their eyes through it. And this one character goes up to her and he's like, "Hey, That doesn't make any sense. You can't do that. And she stops for a second. There's like a panel of silence. And then she goes like this, and you can see her eyes through her hands. And he's like, cut that out.
That's really funny.
It was pretty funny.
Well, I think when it's done well, the hair looks kind of translucent where there is hair. And you can still see the eyes, but like it's implied that that's because the hair moves.
Maybe she doesn't actually have an eye. Maybe that's just something that's sticking to her hair that makes it look like she has an eye.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Eyeless girl. Eyeless freak.
What next?
Oh! Earthquake!
She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino.
So now you're just calling her fat.
She shrinks deeper into her seat. Still standing, I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from our presence.
Okay, so that's her superpower. We have psychic and stone.
Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk directly past her to the seats and begin to converse.
She's an outsider. Bye-bye.
I'm left wondering about her even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher.
Oh boy, new teacher. Here we go.
See, my narration isn't as good. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't.
He's sitting in the chair backwards. Oh!
Holding his pencil, he's trying to write with the eraser. He's just not doing anything. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. This is your first time being in this class. How fucking boring is it?
I've never yawned in the first class.
No.
Or the first day of a class.
Yeah. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school.
No,
well,
you shouldn't.
Yeah, at least he knows. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless.
Shutters.
Before long, the final bell rings. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me.
Jordan, get into character.
Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today. He-chan. Unfortunately, we can't stay.
Take two.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, He-chan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here. I'm sure of it. Oh, wait. The teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on! Nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. Ugh.
Oh, God forbid.
Outside.
Oh my God.
I don't want to have to think so hard about the trees and the grass.
The uncanny valley.
And the gate. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. Bullshit!
But trust us, it's not.
I'm looking at this building, and this is a second wing to one building. They literally share a roof. So, nice try. You couldn't just Googled small building? Fucking put Bloom on that? Sorry. I'm angry. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamuku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool.
What, for the nurses?
Yay!
Swimming nurses, swimming nurses.
How is that official?
She's just a snake.
Don't be silly, Hai-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course.
Of course. I mean, of course.
Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor.
But where's the nurse's head office?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the fucking cosplay cafe. That's
Ooh, cross promotion.
Yeah. You'll be fine, right? You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. I wonder why Misha was having such trouble pronouncing things.
Oh my God.
Putting together her sentences. What? Just say it, because I gotta restart it.
The catacombs. This is where they keep the bodies of the students who don't make it.
This is really creepy. It looks like it's underground, but we can clearly see light at the end of the hallway. So it's more like a mausoleum. Doesn't need to be underground per se, but it's large and stony and... See, all this stuff works great in that type of setting, because then when we get to click on stuff, we want to hear our character exposit about it in his head, because we chose that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in.
Good plan.
Oh, this does look like a real nurse's office. Good job. The room is not large, and it smells strange, like plastic and death. But a friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair and faces me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk.
Come on, dude.
He's fucking shooting up. He's stealing the morphine.
Smiling man. Hello there. What can I do for you today?
He's young-looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. He doesn't look rugged to me at all, except for the fact that he's so fucking high he can't even open his eyes.
There's no anime character in the world who's ever been rugged. Look at this. Look at this farm boy. His purple hair.
You can't actually say Are you the nurse? Ah! He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times.
Just before he's killed.
Yeah.
He's the new student slasher. Why, yes, I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else.
Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. He's describing all the handshakes. The last one...
At least this one has an adjective. The other one was like, the handshake was not bad, but it wasn't good either.
Yeah, it was neither firm nor soft. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Haisao.
I know your name. Whoa!
That was like 4...
Oh, we went back? What can I do for you today? How did we go back?
Whoa.
There was a glitch.
I think we had a stroke. I think this is part of the game.
I think we both had a stroke. We're stroking out.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. He kills us. The game's over. Oh, no. This is stuff we hadn't seen.
No, you nurse like everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Grab his hand. Handshake is firm and friendly.
Right, I'm new student, homeroom, blah, blah. His eyes light up with revelations, and he snaps his fingers.
Ah! The eyeball! Oh, you're that, Nakai. I was just reading your file this morning.
So he's suave. That's what I feel.
Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? I have your file memorized.
He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes?
Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. Don't you ever cross me. I'll have you on my desk in pieces in minutes.
Make him more suave, make him like, yeah, make him cool. What does a cool person sound like, Michael?
But I feel like that should be reserved for one of the students.
Why?
I don't know.
Adults are way cooler than kids, at least when you're a kid.
That's true. Yeah, well, he's still a killer, though. I'd like him to be a killer.
Yeah, I think he is, like, lobotomizing students.
He lobotomized your dad when he was a student.
Don't worry, son. Nurse, no name, will take good care.
He just stops.
Yeah,
This is him looking out a window after you've already left home.
Yeah.
You're not even there anymore. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. Lightning.
Yeah.
There's always some of my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call if there's a problem.
See, just changing the way he talks makes that a threat, as opposed to a friendly gesture.
It's true.
The famous 24-hour nursing staff. It's not famous, we'd never fucking heard of it. Oh wait, no.
The doctor
told us. He's being
He
facetious.
bitched about it.
Yeah, he's being facetious. Well, fuck you, Haisao. Even your thoughts confuse me. Wow, this is like a hospital?
That's not how he said it. He's not totally Kyle. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't have... Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. And as you know, that's what a hospital is extremely for.
Yeah.
Explicitly for brain surgery.
His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Because he's a fucking... Dude, this really is going to become like a murder mystery.
Minutes earlier, he just took someone's brain out. He winked when he said it.
We might have pegged him perfectly.
Goddamn killer. None of the characters we've made up personalities for are interesting as we've made them.
Yeah.
That girl, those two girls are probably not the same person. One's a hallucination. Goofy's probably not Goofy. And this guy's probably not a killer. But if they all are, imagine the coincidence.
Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school.
You'll get used to it.
I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it.
Now, just let me get your file again.
I like to think that inside their head, everyone is just like in like a noir, like crime movie. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick...
The who?
The nurse?
The nurse.
You've never gone home sick? Gone to the nurse's office?
The nurse's office?
Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it.
So, you already have medication for arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help.
I take them and they still sent me here, so what good are they?
Apart from that, do you do any sports? Just starts feeling your bicep. Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing.
Yeah, well, I played some soccer occasionally with some classmates, you know, before I got my diagnosis and was told never to do sports again.
Never to play again.
But thanks for bringing that up.
Now all my classmates are freaks, and so that whole soccer thing is right out.
Yeah.
I would suggest foosball, but most of the girls don't have thumbs.
Yeah,
so.
one of them's missing a hand, one of them's missing a thumb, one of them's half her face is burnt off. She
Yeah.
probably doesn't have very good depth perception.
Yeah. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least, for the time being. Open that other eye!
He's winking at us. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I wasn't paying attention, is that what he just said? I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport. Just like to have something to do.
Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your... I'm sorry, I did not mean to skip that. I guess we'll never know what he said.
He said to your heart, that was the next word.
Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the cause in your papers.
I don't think getting punched in the heart is what causes heart attacks, but you know what?
But it is what causes arrhythmia.
Maybe I'm stupid. Okay.
He's trying to find out your weakness. He's like, you ever been hit in the chest before? Is that where your glowing spot is? My old partner Nemesis was like that.
Not exactly. What's that face? He looks like he has something sour in his mouth.
Yeah, he just ate a warhead.
He's like, his eyes twitching and his lips are all puckered. I sidestep the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face.
That is not a serious expression.
Don't be a fucking weirdo, dude. Like, it's not weird to say, I was excited because I was around a girl I like and I had a heart attack.
In the forest, it was snowing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. He'd probably, like, give you a little button that just said, like, favorite patient.
Favorite patient.
Most passionate patient.
Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good.
He wants us to swim, doesn't he? That's why they mentioned the pool.
You got a bathing suit?
That's how we get in the pool with the ladies.
We have physical therapy and such available, as I said. I don't think you really need such heavy measures.
Why don't I just walk up all these fucking staircases around here and laugh at the cripples as they are at the bottom?
Just get some light exercise daily, regularly. I don't know why I'm not being able to read right now. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here.
So I was told.
You were? Very good.
Why is he so breathy? He sounds like Tomoko.
I know.
That's why.
He's actually Tomoko's father who's away on business. This is him.
Her billionaire dad, a nurse.
He's a liar. He just steals from the cripples and sends it to Tomoko on her birthday.
That's why we had to pay like $100,000 for costumes, because he really just took the money, went to the spirit store, and fucking... God damn it.
I want these to be like the same story so bad.
Yeah, I think all anime takes place in the same universe.
Of course. This actually takes place in the Kanto region, I think.
I would like in some anime for them to go over to America and all of a sudden it's Western animation and everyone like just looks normal.
It's like Kappa Mikey.
uh,
At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this, but you need to take extra care not to overexert yourself.
he wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. He literally wagged his finger at us, and he's making that stupid fucking face again.
Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself.
The game's gonna end with us getting laid and dying.
At the hands of Dr. Nurse.
Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk. Obviously content.
Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. If I'm ever given another option, I will definitely come meet you.
I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed.
God, I hate to see what a full inspection is.
Yeah, that was actually not that quick. I mean,
Relatively.
yeah. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Does that make me one of them? One of them. One of them.
One of us.
One of us. That's so funny. That's what I was already thinking.
The game makes jokes for us.
Oh. I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. What does that mean?
Did no one tell you where you were sleeping?
It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry.
And horny. I'm very horny.
The wariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. You're just gonna keep inventing buildings you're not gonna show us.
Oh,
Ooh!
there's the dorms.
Fucking creepy ass field. Look at this clearing. This is where fucking demonic shit goes down. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms. That is not a garden.
You don't know what a garden is.
Shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. He is stroking out. Instead of smelling burnt toast, he smells fresh cut grass. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. We were outside this morning! The dorm building is big and made of red brick, like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward going inside.
You pompous building!
Phonies!